My dog passed away almost 2 weeks ago. I feel like I'm the only one mourning him, the only one left at least. I feel alone in my mourning and alone without him. I know everyone has their own way of coping and processing grief. I accept that and understand. But still, I've had about 3 therapy sessions in the past few weeks, ever since he passed. I have homework and my therapists are amazing. I have an amazing support system, an amazing GF and a lot of people checking up on me, yet I still feel this emptiness, this void in my heart, this ache in my chest, this knot at my throat, this heaviness in my head, a hollow feeling in my soul. Has gone, the one thing that kept me grounded, made me want to live and keep going, the one that made me feel safe. He is my home. I've never felt at home anywhere, but as long as I had him I knew I had a home. He went everywhere with me. I could never be out of his sight. He was anxiously attached, a Velcro dog. And the same way he was attached to me, I was attached to him. A connection I've never had with anything else. No words needed, we understood each other. He understood me. He was there with me when my sister moved out and I was left alone as a teenager with my narcissistic parents. When she wasn't able to, he was there. Through every heartbreak, every painful moment, every good time, he was there. We grew up alongside each other. He was just a puppy when I got him. 10 years he was here, I was with him until his last breath. And seeing him there motionless, eyes closed, the pain was incomparable to any hurt I had ever experienced. I'm not going to have kids. Biologically my GF and I are not able to produce kids. We're both women. We don't really want kids either. He was my child. I raised him. He brought out my maternal side. He took upon the role of everyone that was absent in my life and my support. Unconditional love, present at all times. I feel so alone, even though I'm surrounded by the people I love, even though they reach out to me and check up on me, I know they love me. Even with great therapists and being medicated. It's all so lonely. My GF has cried before alongside me. She's mourning him her own way. When we picked his urn up, she didn't cry. Meanwhile, I was having a panic attack, shaking uncontrollably and sobbing while I held him. When I asked her how she wasn't crying, and that I know everyone has a different way of processing and I'm not trying to invalidate her or anything, she replied that she was numb. She was in pain, but she felt numb. I asked her if she still cried or talked to him. She said yes. In the car she cries and talked to him. I haven't seen her cry in front of me since the day he passed. My sister, who is my roommate, I'll occasionally see her cry. Not often. I'm not saying that everyone needs to be suffering the same way as I am. I'm not trying to say that everyone needs to be this hurt. It just feels like he didn't mean as much to them as he did to me. Even though he loved them so much, and I know they did too. Everyone loved him. He was full of so much love. He had so much to give. How could anyone not fall in love with him? A gentle giant. A love bug. It feels like they've moved on so fast that it's not the same for them. I may be overly sensitive or overthinking. I am on my period right now. I found that they don't greet him or say goodbye to him, his urn. They did all the time when he was alive, and now it's like it's not even a thought to them. I encouraged my GF to go to this convention. I told her that I would be fine, that she had already spent so much money and everything happened so fast none of us was expecting him to pass so suddenly. She had this planned months before. And she's been texting me about how much fun she's having, sending me pics of her and her family, checking up on me, telling me about how she interacted with some of the musicians. She video called me and asked to see the kittens and our adult cat, but she didn't even ask to see our dog's urn, just the cat's. Like I said, I may be overly sensitive, but that hurts so much. The other day she asked me how I was doing. I'm very open about expressing myself and communicating to her, so I told her that I miss him and that he was in every one of my future plans and now has gone and I'm alone. She said that she'll be there, that it'll be us. That I will still have her. I replied that it will, but our boy won't be with us. She said that she doesn't know what to say to that. She's at a loss because it feels like I'm in a place where I don't want to feel better. After she said that, I felt extremely hurt and just replied that I'll cope. She replied with okay, I hope so, because that's all we can do. After this, I completely lost any desire to express how I'm truly feeling to her. It just felt like a slap to the face, even though I know she means well and that she's mourning in her own way. I lie and say I'm okay, that everything is fine. Sometimes I'm brief. Sometimes I just change the subject to something else. I know she knows. I'm holding back. I'm not wanting to discuss my true feelings. I'm not trying to punish her or hurt her. That's not my intention. It just made me want to not talk to her honestly about what I'm actually feeling. It made me not want to reach out to anyone at all. I type what I actually feel and I end up erasing it and say I'm fine. Everything's fine. She's been so happy and having fun and I am happy for her. But when she's calling me and laughing and having fun while I'm over here overwhelmed and depressed and having this mountain of responsibilities, as I have to take care of 2 kittens and an adult kid who is peeing all over the floor in protest because I have to keep them in separate rooms and I can't allow her in because it takes a while for cats to get comfortable with each other. And yes, the kittens have been so sweet and cuddly and they help, and my GF was hesitant to even leave me because we lost our boy so suddenly and she didn't want to leave me with the responsibility of the kittens while our adult cat is throwing a tantrum. I still told her to go have fun because it would be good for her to distract herself, and I know how much it meant to her and her family, and they had already spent so much money. It still hurts. It hurts so much. I feel so alone. I have no energy. I haven't showered in days. I'm so depressed. I work from home so I don't really have to interact with people face to face. I'm neglecting myself. I have no ambition. I've been binge eating. My eating disorders has gotten worse. I'm stressed about bills, work, everything. I'm in a really dark place. I'm really depressed. Has gone. I don't know if it's a cultural difference. I don't know. I'm just conflicted. IDK how much pain she's in. I don't know how much exactly he meant to her. I know she adored him and cared so much. But I feel like I'm alone in my mourning, or so it seems to me, how it feels to me. I'm tired of people telling me that Hes with me always. But Hes not here with me physically anymore. My boy is gone and there is a hole and imbalance in my life, and nothing can make me feel better. I try to combat these thoughts, these feelings. I try to reassure myself and remind myself everyone is coping differently, but I still feel this bitterness and hurt. I don't have the desire to reach out to anyone for support because they'll all say the same thing. That I just have to cope, the only way is through, and I'm so alone. I'm so sad, every day is just that, a day. The more time passes, the more painful it is. The reality, his absence, time doesn't stop and it feels like Hes being forgotten by everyone but me. That no matter how much everyone says that he meant so much to them and how much they love him, the thief just moved on and I'm just here alone and mourning and trying to keep him alive and grasping at everything, anything. I know this is the grieving process. I have therapy homework. I have therapy appointments. But still, I feel alone, no energy, depressed, bitter and frustrated, sad. I'm trying to be understanding. I'm trying to be an adult. Yet I still feel like this. I sleep to fast forward time, to see if he appears in my dream, to see if when I wake up I feel better. Maybe I'll even get to see him alive even though I won't. It doesn't work like that. Hes gone. My heart is heavy. Everything feels heavy.